What's up guys, the Superior Forex family. Haven't done a video in a long time, but today is a very special video. It's a special day for me. Today is the day I go out and treat myself. You know, after some hard work, a lot of sleepless nights, I'm finally gonna go out and, you know, buy something that has been on my mind. You know, and that's gonna be, I want it to be a surprise to all of you guys. You know, I want this to serve as motivation, you know, of what hard work, you know, can bring along, you know, the fruits of your labor. So I want you guys to come on this journey with me. In no way is this video showing off my money, showing off my materialistic aspects. You know, this is just for pure motivational purposes. You know, me, when I first started trading, I didn't have any motivation by my side. But some of you guys who have been following me, they see the daily grind. They see it with, on day-to-day basis. So, you know, today I'm going to go out and show you guys what the grind can do for you. You know, with hard work, dedication, consistency, you're able to go out and get whatever you want, honestly. Treat yourself, you know. Don't always work. Always get yourself something, something materialistic, whatever it may be. You know, a pair of shoes, a t-shirt, a watch, a car, you know, if you want to go that far. You know, and that will serve as motivation for you personally, that you see that the fruits of your labor are paying off, you know, and that's going to motivate you to continue working harder and continue grinding. Enough talk, guys. It's time to go turn on the car and drive out to Seattle and pick up that materialistic aspect that I'm not going to yet reveal, guys, to you. I'm going to reveal it just in a little bit. Just stay patient with me. You know, I'm really excited about this because this has been something on my mind for a long time, and now I'm in a position where I'm able to go acquire it, you know, obviously through hard work. So let's go. Deep feel.
She went and put that booty on that Gucci belt. We don't got no label. She said she want bottles. She ain't got no table. She don't got no bed frame. She don't got no tables.
Damn traffic out here. They don't want me to get that thing. They don't want me to get that materialistic aspect that I'm not going to tell you guys about. Definitely don't miss this traffic, guys. Got to tell you that. I used to work, those of you who don't know, I used to work for On Track as an independent contractor for Amazon, which is it's an online retailer. I used to deliver packages for them all across Washington, and 7 days a week, you know, being in traffic, you know. So, you know, that was one of my drives to get the hell out of that business, you know, and find something else. Because the accumulation of hours sitting in traffic through a lifetime by 70 years, it's insane, guys. It's really, really insane. You'll be scared at that number. So, you know, that was one of my driving factors, you know, to find a solution to this and find something alternative in life, you know, where I have my own personal freedom. I do whatever I want at my own time.
Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming.
What's up, guys? I just made it to the place. Finally found parking in this crazy Seattle parking. Gotta admit, I am a little nervous, you know, doing some last minute accounting since I am buying that materialistic possession in cash. So here we are, you know, got one little stack, two little stack, three little stack. Hopefully this is all enough, and you know, I'm gonna throw it into this bag right here. I'm gonna throw it into this bag, and you know, we're gonna go get out of here. So wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. So yeah, now I'm gonna walk inside. Yeah, let's do this. Now the disappointing factor is I asked the people, the owners of the store, if I can film inside, since, you know, this is my first big purchase. They said they don't allow that, so that kind of sucks. But, you know, after I get the materialistic possession, I'll make sure, you know, to show you guys all of it, all the ins and outs. We're gonna talk all about that, so stay tuned. What's up, guys? I just got back from the store. Really excited. Just made one of my you know, biggest purchases so far, all in cash. It's a cash purchase. So a little sneak peek what it is I'm gonna reveal to you guys. It's a Rolex Yachtmaster 40 millimeter. You know, I got it from Bellevue Jewelers in Seattle. Really love the service, you know, really kind people out there, you know, especially making that huge purchase. They better be kind to me. But here's a little sneak peek. I'm not gonna reveal the object just yet. I'll show you guys the bag. Take a look. So here we are. Here's the bag. Here's the Rolex. Here's the little box. So I'm gonna reveal what's inside the box here shortly, you know. I'm gonna show you guys the watch very shortly. Show you guys all the specs. Beautiful timepiece, one of the most beautiful timepieces I honestly saw this watch on a billboard, you know, back in 2017, almost a year ago. It caught my attention, and you know, put the grind to it, and I was able to get it, you know. So stay tuned, guys, for later updates. What's up, guys? Before I begin the review of the Rolex Yachtmaster 40, I want to make a quick little disclaimer. Everything I'm going to show you guys, the price of the watch itself, is just for pure motivational purposes. You guys might not be motivated by materialistic possessions, you know, but me, when I first started this grind, the trading journey, you know, I always looked up to traders, you know. There's a lot of phony traders out there, but there's a handful of few real ones, you know. If they're materialistic possessions, you know, motivated. It showed what the fruits of their labor brought to them, you know, and I was always motivated by that. And, you know, I'm 21 years old, you know. I was able to pick up this Rolex, you know, without a second thought. Just came in, brought the cash, put it down. Everybody was surprised, you know, like, who is this kid walking in here dropping all this cash on the table? Asking me questions, what do you do? You know, obviously I said what I do, you know, but I never said what I do behind the scenes. You know, the sleepless nights, you know, the times of discouragement, the many times that I felt like giving up. So, you know, this said, let's begin looking at the watch. So pretty much here, guys, this is the Rolex Yachtmaster 40. As you can see, it's a very beautiful watch. It's 18 karat rose gold. I believe it's platinum mixed with gold, which gives it this rose gold effect. As you can see, also the strap on this watch is rubber. It's a rubber strap, and that is one of the reasons why this watch caught my attention. This is a 40 millimeter diameter. You know, it's not fully rubber. It's not a fully rubber watch. There is some stainless steel metal underneath. You know, some other cool features about this watch is it has this glow in the dark feature. You know, when you turn off the light, essentially you're gonna get this all of these little indicators down here. You know, the timestamps are gonna essentially light up. They're gonna light up in like the ocean green color, which I think is really nice. Really nice. You know, this is my first Rolex. You know, I'm not a big watch expert, but as you can see, I don't have to say much. I don't have to say much to, you know, you could visually see how astonishing this watch is. It's a beautiful piece, you know. It's also Rolex's first time they essentially release a rubber strap. This rubber strap, it cannot be changed for a metal strap. It's an oyster flex strap, you know, that's how it comes, and you can't really in no way, shape, or form replace it, which I think is really nice because that's what gives the watch its very unique look. As I said, I spotted this watch on a billboard in Seattle not too long ago, and here I am actually holding it in my hand. This is just amazing, you know, amazing. You know, obviously a price had to be paid, but I think definitely the price is a beautiful investment, you know. So that was a little walk around the watch, you know, very beautiful piece. before I get to the comparison of my replica of the same exact watch, and I'll definitely answer the questions, why do you own a replica? You know, facepalm. Why do you own a replica in a real watch? Why? I'll answer all those questions. I do want to get to the price. How much did the watch cost? You know, it's definitely more on the expensive side. You know, even with Rolexes, you know, it's more on the high end of the spectrum. So the watch, it came out to, after tax, it came out to over $25,000. The people at Benbridge, you know, they worked with me. You know, I was very polite with them, so they gave me a little discount. But I still had to pay $25,000, you know, and, you know, this is super motivating for me, you know, to be at 21 years old, to come in with cash and put it down on the table and, you know, walk out with this watch. You know, I'm super motivated by this purchase. This purchase is going to help me, you know, to stay in my own lane, to continue grinding, and, you know, and to essentially pick the fruits of my labor. Now I want to compare the two watches, the replica and the real deal. You know, on my Instagram account, I posted the replica right over here because I wear the replica in the public. I'll get to that. And it's crazy the amount of hate I got. It's like, obviously, it's a fake watch, I understand, but the amount of people that came sliding into my DM, you know, went out of their way to make me look like a clown, make me look like a meme, was just crazy. You know, it made me laugh deep inside that, you know, people are not following me, but they're watching me in my grind on a daily basis. And, you know, they're just looking for those little mistakes, those little falls, you know, little stupid things like a replica watch, to essentially, you know, bash you and beat you, which is crazy, you know. But we got the real deal right here. And what I said is, I do have the real deal in the safe. You know, and they kept on laughing, which is, you know, kind of why I'm here making this video, you know. So, you know, it's a good, you know, good reflection for me, you know, good observation, to kind of show who's out there, you know, who's out there to watch you fall. You know, they're not out there to see you prosper and to see you level up. They're there to see you fall, you know, and they're gonna bash you and they're gonna beat you down. You know, which is hilarious to me. You know, the amount of time that you spend bashing someone, you know, in critiquing someone, imagine what you would do with that time, you know, focusing on your own self, you know, and, you know, just building your own self to be a better you. Anyways, you know, enough rant. That was a mess up on my side to ever post a replica, but, you know, still got the satisfaction that I got the real deal laying in the safe. Now, some of you may ask, why do you buy a real watch for $25,000 and want to keep it in the safe? One reason, I think the watch is really unique. As I mentioned, it's Rolex's first time they release a watch with a rubber strap, which I think is very unique, you know, and this could be a potential collector's item at some day, you know, at some point in time in the future. But the replica is going to motivate me to essentially work hard, because if I don't work hard, that's the only thing I'm aware is just the replica. So, you know, so there's a motivation of its own behind, you know. But I do, you know, enough talk down here, you know, I do want to make a distinction. So, you know, there's a lot of stunters online, you know, with fake watches, including me in this case, but I got a real one, you know, so it's no big deal. I do want to make a distinction between the two watches and how to identify real from fake. I think it'll be good to know, you know, for future reference, how to identify fake stunters, you know, and catch them. So let's take a look. So let's begin right over here. Right here, we obviously have the real deal. This is the Rolex Yachtmaster 40mm. You know, you could see that the box is very nice. It's a real wooden box. And then down here on the left side, this right here is the replica. It's almost impossible, guys, to tell them apart. Now down here on the left side, we got the replica. You know, a cheap You know, it's not even a real wooden box. It looks like, you know, it's wrapped with some kind of wrap. Very cheap box. You know, and here's the watch. Here's the watch. Let me focus in on the watch down here. So here's the watch right here. You know, if I compare the two, you know, this right here is the replica, guys. The replica, as you can see, it's almost impossible to, guys, tell the difference between the two. You know, obviously this one has the real deal has a lot more weight behind it, you know, but if you literally lay them side by side, just take a look, guys. Here's the real deal. This is the real deal here. You know, I definitely feel it that it's a lot heavier. So take a close look at the real deal here, you know, and let's take a close look at the replica. Here we go. You know, very similar characteristics. Almost can't tell the difference. You know, obviously the price behind the real deal is $25,000. The price behind the fake deal is $170. So a clear difference in price, you know, but you're just playing yourself at the end of the day, you know. So the reason why I got this to essentially continue working harder, because I'm gonna end up wearing one of these, you know, if I don't work hard. So the first distinction I want to make here is you guys could clearly see that gap right there. You guys see that gap? You guys are not supposed to see that gap. You guys see that gap right there? You guys are not supposed to see that gap either, you know. And here is the real deal. Here's the real deal. As you can see, it's very nice and tidy. There is no gap, very small gap, but this is the proper Rolex right here. You know, that's number one, step number one to identifying what's real versus fake. Step number two, the replica below, inside the bezel of the watch, below the number 6, there is supposed to be a serial number. Let's zoom in real quick. Let me focus in real quick. Keeps on focusing itself. Boom. So right here, you guys see how it says Rolex right there? It says Rolex, Rolex, Rolex all around. It says Rolex, 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 Rolex. Down here at the bottom, there's supposed to be a serial number. As you guys can see, there is no serial number. This right here is a fake. Throw that crap away. This right here is the real deal. On my receipt right here, you guys could see it says the serial number 084E79112. And you're supposed to find the same exact serial number here below the number 6. As you guys can see, it also says Rolex, but you guys can see if you clearly look that there is a serial number there. And this is how you know it's the real deal right here. You know, obviously, if you weigh the two watches, you know, weight is a whole difference of its own. But another way on how to identify real versus fake is essentially if you put them side by side and you turn off the lights, like I have mentioned previously, the real deal, it's essentially it's supposed to light up and glow. It has this glow in the dark feature. All of these, you know, all of these timestamps are gonna light up and glow in the dark, which I think is really awesome. The fake deal, that won't happen with the fake deal. You turn off the lights and it'll still be dark. So that's how you know it's a fake as well. That's pretty much the only distinctions I have found so far, you know. So 4 of them we looked at. We looked at the gap between, you see how there's a gap right here? There is no gap right there. We talked about the serial number, how there's supposed to be a serial number below the number 6, or below the time 6. The weight of the two watches, I don't have a scale on me, but the weight is different as well. And my last distinction I found is the real deal lights up and glows in the dark, the fake one does not. So this is it, guys. You know, my first ever Rolex. You guys saw the whole thing, did the whole walk around. Hope this motivated some of you to continue working harder. You know, haters are gonna keep hating. They're gonna still continue talking crap. Why do you have a fake and why do you have a real? That's my personal business. That shouldn't really matter for you. I got the real one, paid $25,000 for it. That's all that matters to me, is that self-satisfies me. I sleep tight like a teddy bear at night. But that aside, you know, that's a completely different talk. I hope this video motivated some of you, you know, to essentially show you the materialistic possessions that you can acquire with hard work, dedication, and consistency. And of course, never ever giving up. You know, I got 4 rules at Superior Forex: knowledge, strategy, consistency, and finally execution. A lot of people tend to do those backwards. They execute and then they screw up. You know why? Because they never acquired that knowledge. You know, so any type of success, whatever you do, it all starts off with knowledge. Finding knowledge. What exactly are you doing? Then obviously, based off that knowledge, acquire a strategy. Then, you know, after applying that strategy, find consistency. Once you have found consistency over a period of time, whatever you may be doing, you know, execute it, scale it at full level. You know, once again, I hope this video motivates some of you, you know, to, you know, stay in your lane. Avoid all the haters. They're always going to be there. You know, there's some people who feed off negativity. You know, they don't go to sleep at night until, you know, they bash someone or they hate on someone, which is, it's crazy to me. But, you know, there's all kinds of weird people in the world. You know, there's some of you that are going to be with you. You know, they're going to be happy for you. They're going to win with you. There's some that are just going to stand on sidelines. They're going to hate. They're going to talk shit. That's inevitable. You know, that's something that you're going to have to face. But I'm going to wrap this video up. You know, my next motivational video might be a car, you know, a car that I've been looking at for a long time. So stay tuned for that video, you know, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment below. See y'all later, guys.